What's up, fam? It's your boy Vic, back at it again, trying to create these bangers for you guys. So today we're gonna be at Atlanta Powerhouse Performance, which we're here now. As you can tell, there's APP. We're gonna go in there and check out the ride as you all wanted an update on the JDM Integra, and we're gonna go in there and check it out. All right, so let's get to it and get up in there and check it out. All right. I also came to drop off my Type R cluster for the JDM Integra. Give it to the boy so he can drop it in there. Alright, there she is, fam. She looking sexy. So pretty much they had an issue with the fuel system. There's a fuel filter that Nate, appreciate it if you're watching this. I appreciate you hooking me up with that. But the motor is pretty much mocked up. Everything's in. There's some small things they're still having an issue with. Actually, I gotta find my headers. That first. And pretty much just it's practically ready. From what he said, it should be like next week that'll be ready to go. So hopefully we turn this thing on, it sounds good, and it's running perfectly fine. So hopefully within next week, lighting's kind of bad, but hopefully next week it'll be up and running and you guys could hear it. And shoot, hopefully things go well. But like I said, there was an issue with the fuel, and I might get him to come and explain it a little bit more to me so we can understand better. But everything is pretty much in. Like I said, it's mocked up perfectly fine. Everything fits, and it's this Intech manifold. It's 6 back lower and back more, which is pretty crazy, but it's cool. That means everything might work out just fine as long as it all gets in there perfectly fine. Alright, bro, so explain to me what we have going on and what is all left to do and what you have done with the motor.
So we went through the motor. It's a V18C5, all original. We pulled it apart and inspected everything. Pistons, rods are factory. We did some new rings, King race bearings, balance and blueprint, the whole rotating assembly. Went through with all the bare essentials, you know, oil pump, main seals, timing components. And then we got up to the cylinder head and wanted to do a little further work. Did a Super Tech valve train package with titanium springs, retainers, some Skunk2 Tuner 2 camshafts, HKS or AEM cam gears, degreed the camshafts and got everything set and dialed for the cam timing. Did a Skunk2 manifold with AEM rail, some grams injectors. We ended up having to do a custom feed line setup to mount a Fuel Labs fuel filter with a inline to the fuel rail for a little bit of clearance between the throttle body.
Yeah, so that was the main issue with temporarily what we had going on, right?
Exactly. Yeah, we got the motor mocked up and had some issues with the stock filter location, and it was gonna be pretty tight fit. Actually, we didn't even get the motor mocked up in there all the way because it was such a tight fit against the map sensor.
Right.
So now we're done with the engine, transmission, ABS delete, tucking some of the body harness stuff so that it's not as visible anymore, routing it along the bottom side of the frame rails. Got to extend a couple things for the headlights.
Yeah, I did notice you painted the trans, because last time I came it wasn't painted, I think.
Yeah, we coated everything in the VHT high heat enamel paint.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like it. We love it.
Yeah, it does pretty good.
It looks good, it lasts a long time, and it is very easy to spot leaks right away. So, not saying you're going to have any leaks.
Right, let's hope not. At this point, anything is possible with any kind of modifications, I would say.
Yeah.
So, if it does happen, I wouldn't say it's,
we'll take care of it.
Yes, it'll be taken care of.
Yeah.
Regardless of the fact. But, shoot, that was pretty much about it, wasn't it? Just that was the main issue with this filter, right?
Yep.
And then there wasn't anything else, was there?
No, everything fit like a glove once that filter was out of the way.
Yeah.
Got all your coolant lines, everything's fit up.
Yeah, so these things do look pretty clean.
Oh yeah, I cleaned them. Definitely.
Yeah, because a lot of the stuff that I had was not clean.
It's been sitting for a while.
Yeah, it's definitely sitting for a good minute, but it is looking quite spotless, if I may say so myself.
For sure.
But I can't wait till it's done. So you said about next, possibly within a week, it'll be able to turn on.
Yeah, we're hoping next week to start it up.
Start it up.
Do some break-in procedures and then get it set up for whatever you want to do tuning-wise, and
Yeah.
make sure it's all good to go before it gets on the dyno. A lot of people just build something, throw it on the dyno right away. Say it doesn't need a break-in, but building engines, that's a no-no. You definitely want to break parts in, make sure things are good before you go send it.
That's what I was thinking, because I remember you and I talked about it, and I said I was thinking about doing just a simple, I said just to wait until I pretty much break it in. But you said we're going to do a small dyno pool?
Yeah, we'll do some of the break-in on the dyno.
Oh, okay.
But we won't, that'll be
like
more
push
to
it.
Clean up base tuning and stuff.
Yeah.
So that way you're not breaking in the engine on like too much fuel or running too lean.
Running too lean, stuff like that.
Most break-in procedures are 500 miles, but usually we'll say right around 200 miles, you pretty much know whether you're okay or not. You've got the break-in oil out.
Gotcha.
So we'll do not any pulls on the dyno, but we'll do drivability tuning on the dyno in a controlled environment, so we can keep an eye on everything, check the leaks, and it's a lot safer that way than going out on the street and just kind of
pushing it. Yeah, because you're telling me about that, because I wanted to pretty much break it in like you said, so I was hoping to break it in then do the dyno, but definitely way better to have it to where it's not completely lean and I'm just running off of chipped ECU and nothing, it's not recognizing anything, it's just the motor, which I don't know how good that's going to run if we were to do that.
We'll figure it out. You got a lot of time and money in this engine.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All the accessories, and if it takes an extra day of just sitting there dialing it in for a break-in procedure, then it's worth it.
Yeah, it'll be sick. No doubt. Can't wait. Nothing's there. That exhaust doesn't look bad.
It looks good.
Yeah. It's actually pretty clean. This is my exhaust, dudes. What kind of exhaust? Yeah. What kind of exhaust is that? She looks good high up. Got that thing. Check out the bottom. Looking clean, looking clean, looking clean. It's just some stuff to clean up, but overall, it's okay. The guy really effed up a lot of my paint. A lot more than I thought. You guys really can't see that, but there's marks there. There's like drips. Drips here and there. I don't think you guys really can't see it, so you have to see it in person. But the guy who painted my car really effed it up. That's a whole horror story, but I think that's it for today. I'm going to close it out at the shop. Appreciate you guys watching. This is Atlanta Powerhouse Performance. Make sure you follow them. I'm going to put their Instagram right there. And thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we're going to catch you on the flip. All right, let's get going.